Oh my gosh. My thing's drooping. I got this at that new store, DAISO or something. And it's in that shopping center in, I think, by 111 and Adams, I think, by Kohl's. Kohl's in La Quinta. I got this phone holder because my other one had gotten too old, and it's a pretty cool, fun one, but like it moves around more than my other one. My other one, once you got it stuck, it was kind of stuck. But anyway, I had to post a video right away. Panda Express has amazing drinks. I don't know if they always had those drinks. It was the first time I saw a sign. So I had to have orange chicken. I love Panda Express, all my favorite stuff. But every now and then I just have to have white rice and orange chicken. It like tastes so good and perfect together. Normally I get half and half, the brown rice and the noodles. Hold on, I gotta get my Coke. Thank you. Oh, thank you. No thanks. Thank you. So they have like the most beautiful, amazing looking drinks right by where you order. So I ordered the one called guava. I think it's called guava mango. And sorry, flipping off yet another fuck you to God. I like to die and say fuck you to God. Okay, well die and now fuck you. Get the fuck on, motherfucker. God, you said fuck you, you laughed, you have no God. Now get the fuck on. God, seriously. They want to sit in it like it's a goddamn escapade. Like, I'm God. You don't get to sit and lavishly enjoy haha against me. You have to die for all of it. And if you want to lavish, you sit at home and know that God will go to court still, but you got to go to town more down at your house. Getting near me and it's just way too much death right away. Nobody'd survive. But anyway, they had these drinks and they look so good. Mine was the guava mango and it's really, really good. And there was like three more. There was 3 more of them and they look pretty dang good. So anyway, I want to park here, watch everybody setting up the Indio fairgrounds and kind of like sit and think about the fun and excitement. The Indio Fair, it's not the same as San Diego and the Del Mar Fair, but boy, it's got its own kind of fun nostalgia and emotions, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, you must be a country that's hanging out with my husband The ones that were always mine, and only belong to me. They are winning very invincibly more than everybody else, yeah. And it is true. The United States and Dubai learned from evil god enemies to murder me, steal my powers, because I have to start from zero. But they can murder me, steal my powers, and just have to die for all of it. So they decided to get rid of the fear and give a fuck about consequence. Because they wanted to steal my powers, become as invincible as my powers are, and try to kill every god and take over existence and the power of every god. It was a weird, gross dream. But I tend to bring the grossest dreams out when I'm around because I'm the biggest invincible powers that exist. So yes, the United States and Dubai did intentionally murder me to steal great, ginormous power that no god could fight against. And because of it, they were murdering all gods, not me, threatening all gods, not me. So yes, they did steal my invincible powers, which I thankfully got back as fast as possible. They have stolen my powers and intimidated gods, murdered and raped gods, murdered and raped angels, all kinds of things that would make you sick as fuck. But I prefer not to talk about it, because they're not invincible anymore. So now they're just going to be killed by everything in existence constantly. And their soul and more has been rebuilt to die at the hands of everything in existence constantly forever. So, I mean, it's pretty much a done deal when it comes to the unthinkable that they were capable of becoming. That's the sad thing, though. You're going to realize that while they were murdering me and stealing my powers, boy, were they some kahunas with some fucking goddamn bowls. But as soon as I get my powers back that they had stolen, and I just give them the consequence of how much they have to die and pay back the power of the almighty bitch me forever, which you cannot pay it back. Yeah, you're going to realize that they talk a big talk, but they don't have my powers, so they can't walk any walk. And gods just walk up and just thump the fuck you death out of them like they ain't shit now, when they were threatening gods and shit. Yeah, my powers scare and intimidate existence easily, like it's nothing. I had no choice, because if I didn't win against all things, we all wouldn't ever have any way out or future. So, I didn't have any choice. It's just are you going to jump in and hold on to your stupid fucking kids that got all shitty, and then, win against all things once and for all, and then explain to your kids, hey, shitty kids, you wanted to talk shit about me, and you didn't know that my son was becoming murder happy and getting you to be shitty against me so he could get you stuck in force fields against me. So I had to jump in and die to save your stupid dumb asses and keep you guys safe while I rot in death at the hands of my stupid, nobody, nothing, murder happy son, the great evil god nobody gives a shit anymore. And it's hard to explain how much I've gone through just to be the god that wins in the end. So I don't like to talk about it a lot. When everyone's going to pay the price for what they've done, I don't think that I need to go that far into explaining things, because everybody's going to pay for what they've done now. They don't have anything. They were just gross weirdos that learned to murder and get invincible overload against all gods and more in 2 seconds. Let it get to their head, got out of control, weird and gross, and are now dead beyond words forever. The hands of everything. You can't change the dramatic, scary ending. And you can't change a lot of these things. And sadly, it's all just really sad shit. I don't want to sit and talk about how my powers could be used to do so many bad things. A lot of gods took me to court when I, absolutely am just a 100% victim. Sadly, then I took them to court and I was innocent. They were abusing innocence and got in trouble. So there's no way that this was ever going to go good. When you win against bad things once and for all, you have to start being a nothing. So you have to start as nothing, and the bad guy just wins because they exist. And then one day you win, and like it just goes how it goes. And I get it. It's really sad shit. You know, you don't feel bad for the ones that just wanted to murder and do this, but you feel bad for the ones that got caught up in stealing the power of God and now have to pay the ultimate price. But nobody cares, you know. And this is why you don't murder Zeus and take the powers of Zeus and then threaten some god that Zeus can beat up. Like, they were insane, murder-happy Looney Tunes. They got what they deserve in the end, and it's horrifying, but that's the way life works. You don't walk up and murder Zeus, take Zeus's powers, walk up to another god and say, I'm wearing the powers of Zeus. I murdered Zeus. Now you have to get murdered or do whatever I say. Like, and when you do it, you know you're going to pay a really bad death forever horrifying price. And no one's ever going to care because you really shouldn't have been doing insane things that no one should even think of. I don't know what to tell you guys, but yeah, I can tell you're with my husbands that are just mine, all mine, just connected to me, because you guys are very smart and very advanced and very invincible, just like me and my husbands that are mine, all mine. You will meet husbands from all gods. So I am the great of God's creation. So I jumped in to save my stupid kids. Ended up dying all this time. Then I jumped in with gods that wanted to create, like, of God's creations, so we could all keep trying to win together and maybe win faster or whatever. Sadly, look how sad and how hard and how impossible it was to win. But so I jumped in with a bunch of gods that had, you know, talked shit against me or whatever, and then they regretted it. They felt stupid. They said, oh my God, you mean he's a murderer that was just convincing us to talk shit? Now we're stuck in force fields. And I was getting killed by him, using my omnipresence to talk to gods that got shitty against me, that were my kids, and say, hey, we can still join together and keep trying to win. So we created what we called of God's creations, where all of us gods put everything into everything to try to win. So all of us gods would build just one god or one daughter of a god to try to create one god or one daughter of God to be the biggest giant to help us win faster or better. And this, you know, is as fast and as good as it could have all went. And I won actually all by myself. And then all the other gods had fucked up and joined with the son that did this to me and them. And they won at a slower pace. So when they win, they have different powers, different honors, different victories, different levels. And then so I became the of God's reality with all these gods, trying to see if I could be the best that my children, the gods, could build and do it all for them in life and death and beyond, so they didn't have to. So I became their of God's creation, and they built my death forever and more, trying to turn me into a monster that's the best my kids could dream or build, and see if that helped us win faster and faster and faster, because I was willing to die more than everybody else and do more than everybody else. And then I built my mother, my overloaded mother queen aspects. That won beyond words really fast. And then the kids start winning. And they were pretending to be parents. So now I call them parents, or they're just still my kids, the gods. So yeah, you're going to find a lot of husbands that belong to a lot of different levels. But I can tell you guys are with the big, big, big kahuna husbands.